Hey everybody, this is Fazil and welcome to another tutorial of C++. Until the previous tutorial, we learned how to create variables, right? So we actually know two ways of creating variable, if I'm not wrong. So one is that you declare a variable like int a, you declare it and then you initialize with the value right ahead, right? So this is one way of declaring creating a variable, and the other one is that you just declare it in the first hand, and then later in the program, after writing some bunch of lines, then you suddenly remember you have to give it a value, so you go ahead and give a value here, right? So both are perfectly fine. So I just want to tell you one common mistake programmers make is that so when you have just declared a variable here and then you want to initialize it somewhere else in the program, what we tend to do is we again write the same statement like int a equals 50, whatever value. So this is totally wrong, because once you have created a variable, once you have told the program that look, I'm creating a variable called a, the program will automatically allocate some space in the memory for it. So when you do the when you try to declare the same variable again somewhere else in the program, it's going to show you error. Okay, so don't do this. This is totally wrong. Once you have created a variable once, like you don't have to declare it again. You just can go ahead and assign a value here wherever this is in the program. So this is totally fine. Okay, so another thing I want to point out is that okay, so you have declared a variable here, let's say int a as it is, then you are going to give it some values, let's say a equals 50. Okay, and then after some time maybe you're getting an input from the user, or you suddenly decided to change the value, or you want to give it a new value, then you just type a equals 60 here. So if I now output this variable a in the screen, can you guess what value will it print? Alright, so what's happening here over is that we are basically overriding the variable with a new value. So I have declared a variable here and I have given it a value a equals 50, and then after some time again in the program, in the same piece of code, I'm giving it another value. So the program will now, if I try to output that variable, it's going to print me the latest value. So this is called overriding of a variable with a new value. So the program always picks up the latest modification we have made to a variable. So it will always remember the latest one. It won't take this one. For example, if I compile and run this program, I'm going to get okay. So can you see this? I got the value 60 and not 50. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about here. And one other thing I want to specify here is that one common mistake first-time programmers generally tend to make is, so you would have seen me that, you know what, when I declare a variable and when I give a variable a value, I always keep the variable on the left side and then I give the value on the right side, right? A equals 50. This is perfectly fine, but you know what, for humans, when we write in mathematics, for us a equals 50 and 50 equals a, both means the same for humans, right? I mean, we're just equating one to the other. It doesn't matter which way it is, left or right. But in programming, this is the second one over here. This is totally wrong. Computer programs are very picky. I mean, they are very, specific to what information we give, specific to what, what we say. So what's actually happening here is that the value 50 is being assigned inside the variable a. That's the reason this equal to sign in the middle, this is actually known as an assignment operator in C++. So this is the right way of giving a value to the variable, not the other way. So don't make this mistake, and that's what I want to share with you guys in this video. So see you in the next one.